Hello, welcome, it's Andy and this is Training the Right Way. We're going to have a look at Handbrake. Handbrake is a utility that will allow you to compress your video files, and basically will allow you to change the type of file as well. So it's quite useful. This version is the newer version. I was happy with my old version before I updated it because it did what I thought it would do without any hassle. However, this new version I've had a few issues with. The version number is 1.5.1. Here it is. This is the new version that I've uploaded and installed. And basically the website there you can see /handbrake.fr, and any issues that you have you can report to GitHub. Okay, so what we're going to have a look at is how do you compress a file. Right, I've already done one because I wanted to upload this, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the same file. There we go. So it's loaded up the file. This is how it would be if you simply right click on the file and open it up with Handbrake. It will also do the same thing when you drag and drop. We can prove that later. Right, so the problem I want to make highlight for you, as you can see, it's cut off. And for some reason it's saying the display is 600 less than it should be. Now I found out why it's doing that, because in Dimensions, for some unknown reason, I have tried saving this and it doesn't save. It's cropping it for some reason, I don't know why. So you have to customize and then remove the numbers either side, left and right. So there's your 500 and whatever that you've lost. Now it will be full size, and I've not found a way to save this because it doesn't want to do it. Right, the other thing, you have to make sure that this is set here automatic, because it will, if you don't, it will save whatever's whatever comes in as, so 1366. And if you go back to summary, you can see the picture now is the correct size. We then have to do, we have a look at video, 30 frames per second. Our video is 60 frames, and you can obviously downscale it if you wish to make it smaller, because there's no reason why it shouldn't be 30, although I recorded it in 60. Basically, you could change this as well to 265. That's the newer version, and then it will be slightly smaller and faster. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it on that. The quality, I believe, if you have a lower number, it's actually the better quality, and for high definition 20 to 23 is a good number. Right, so audio, keep that as it is. Subtitles, chapters, we don't need any of that. Dimensions. So now, right, and it's set as several defaults, and what we've done here is we've amended this default, so we could actually have a default, save it as save new preset and give it a name and selections that you need. So we can tell it to have various bit rates, types of, so MP3 for example, languages, things like that. We can have as default for this particular setting on this preset. Custom presets. Of course, you don't have to do that, but it might help you when you're trying to do lots of files. So it is in the queue because we dragged it over, and we can have a look at the queue here, and there is nothing in the queue. That's good. Okay, so we need to add to the queue. So we'll add this to the queue, and it should now be in the queue. So we can then check preset. We've modified the preset. It should be 22 and what else? That's it. So let's click start. Now you can either click there, or you can just click the big button over here, and you'll see it's down here. Don't forget to set the folder where you need it to go to. You can set that as default, so the folder and drive, and we'll show you that in a moment, but we'll just let this go, and you'll see it's quite a long job. 6 minutes. 6 minutes for an 11-minute video. But it has reduced the file size quite a lot. So the original file size is 1.1 gig, and the new file size is 70 megabytes. So blah blah blah, wait for that to go. And the queue is finished, so we're all done. The file is finished now. So that's that one. There are various presets. So very fast is the one that we used, which we modified slightly to have 60 frames. Really, we should have saved it as a custom, but there's a default fast, but there's also a very fast one. These depend on the file size that you want. So open a source, we can drop and drag, or you can open a file or a folder. So what we're going to do is drop a file, and this is 685 meg. Now it seems like, because we've edited this, it's not put the defaults back in, and we're still on custom, so that's good. Filter, video, 60 frames, yep, summary, and we can see that that's the whole screen. Right, then obviously add to the queue and then start. Now if we had more than one, we could load them up, add them to the queue and start, and it would do all of them in order. Let's do that. Let's put another one. Let's have a look. What's this one? This one is 565 meg. And we'll drop that one in. Yep, just check. Yep, add to queue. So the queue now has our original one, which we've done, which we can get rid of, and we've got our two new ones here. Gives you some information about the actual file. If you wanted to amend the audio, you could do that at this time. So tools, so it shows you activity log, preferences. So preferences are where you need to go to change stuff. So your output file, for example, you can select the default path, and it's very easy to do. Select the drive, select the folder, and then click OK. And I can always use that default path for each new name. Change case title case if you really want that. Replace underscores with a space. Yep. This is where you can make sure, because it will default to M4V, so you can get it to do MP4 as a default. When it's done, do nothing. Video, you can get it to use the NVIDIA video card for encoding. Advanced stuff, yeah, you're probably not going to want any of that. Updates, set for updates, reset everything back to default, and the about, which we've seen. So there you go, that's Handbrake, and of course very easy to use once you get the hang of it. And it's probably the best compression software application I've tried so far, and I've tried several. I tried several more because of the problem I found cropping, which I didn't realise until I looked even further and discovered that it was cropping. So once I fixed that, it's all working fine. Obviously it will allow you to upload quicker now, so if you have a platform that doesn't let you do large files, you can compress down and then upload in the knowledge that it's going to work. That's it from me. Have a good day.